Joining us now from House Judiciary, he's also a dentist, New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Doctor and Congressman, what do you make of this? I mean, the Trump team is putting the U.S. on a vax schedule matching Denmark's. Schumer's saying restore the old flu shot rules. The Democrat states are stepping in. What do you think of the confusion here?
Well, let's remember COVID. Let's remember what happened with COVID, how many people really did get hurt, how many people did get sick, how even when individuals who worked for certain companies or government or were in the military decided they didn't want to get the vaccine and their doctor told them because they had a certain condition not to get the COVID vaccine, they were forced, and some of them got very, very sick from it. It's the same here. There's a relationship between your physician, between your doctor and the patient and the child that we should develop. And in some cases, they may recommend all of them. Number one, they can get any of these vaccines if they still want to. Parents can still have that for their children. Number two, there'll be more of a discussion what's appropriate for your child. And you know what we've learned? We've learned that these recommendations go from extreme to extreme. Look at the food pyramid and those recommendations. Years ago, we were recommending foods that weren't good for you, and now we find out that no, that was not the way to go. We shouldn't be here just to fund and support big pharma. We should be trying to do the right thing for our children, and I think that requires a dialogue. I believe in vaccines, and let me say this, and I'll wrap it up. I'm a former president of my component dental society in southern New Jersey. I was a chairman of peer review when I was practicing. I'm not some gadfly extreme, but we have to allow people to make their own decisions.
Yeah, so, people are really confused, and also we've talked to parents anecdotally. They're very concerned that we're pouring vaccines into babies, younger than 2 months old. I've talked to nurses and doctors about it. They don't like what they're seeing in the hospitals that's going on. I mean, the president is HHS trying to split this into three categories: vaccines for all children, vaccines for high-risk groups, and vaccines based on shared clinical decision-making for children not in certain high-risk groups. This sounds like common sense.
It is. What we're doing now is what they're doing, what the radical left is doing, is forcing what they want on everybody all the time, whether it's their social agenda or, in this case, literally their medical agenda. So tired of it. Let Americans decide for their families.
Thank you so much, Congressman Van Drew. It's good to see you again.